Hey guys. Hey guys. Welcome to another episode of Hello World. How are you? I hope you're doing good. You know what I need to do first. I need to check to see if I'm buffering before I do anything. And see, I appreciate you guys for being here. We are one more day and it will be the big day. So, welcome aboard, guys. Welcome in. Sorry that I'm not buffering. Sorry that the timing hasn't been as consistent as it used to be in times of, old or whatever, but it is what it is. Hey, we have a member. We have a member, and it's Dr. Jers. Hey, how are you? Good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Yes. How was your day? Hey, Jaden, how are you? Good to see you. How you been? Hope you had a good day too. Let me think. Oh, let me share the screen, but don't forget, guys, to like, subscribe, and share. Turn on your notification bells. If you can, give me a thumbs up or down, whichever one you prefer to do. It's fine by me, and it's up to you. I did a bad thing, guys. You want to know what that was? I indulged in pizza with cheese, and not only one layer, but several layers of cheese. So right now, I'm just all in a tizzy. Um, let's see. I want to share out the stream while we're here. Are you guys well, I know Jazz, you have some good food cooking and whatnot. Yeah, man, my sinuses are bouncing off the wall. And I already took a Zyrtec this morning, so I can't take another one until tomorrow. Let's invite some folk in if they want to come by. Let's chat for a few. Whew. And I'm tired too. It's crazy. Well, I understand why I'm tired because I was up really late earlier this week. I was up very, very late. And, I've been going to bed early um, for quite some time. And that probably threw me off. I'm just sharing out the stream, so that's why seem a little quiet. That's why it may seem a little quiet and distracted. But nevertheless, I'm still here. All right, there we go. That's better. Okay. So that's all shared out. Okay, let me share it one more place and then we're good to go. Let me tell you too, guys, I was like, for a second, I was like, what is today? I was like, what is today? Because I'm not used to, um, I'm not used to just be out and about like that. I was like, what is today? I was running, guys. Like I left work early today and I have just been running since. And I said, well, let me finish the day off so that I can have the rest of the evening. All right, that's it. Now I'm done sharing. So I can have the rest of the evening to myself. Hey Aiden, how are you? Welcome to Hello World. Good to see you. Hey Michelle, how are you? Good to see you. Hello, Michelle's family, if you guys are around. So let me tell you how my day was. So I woke up this morning. I went to work. Work was good. I kind of wish that I had set the premiere earlier because I forgot that I was leaving early today. And so, I was just sitting there like, oh, hurry up, hurry up. I want to leave so I can run. I needed to get to the post office before it closed. So I was in a rush and everything, and everybody was just very slow. And let me tell you something too. Today I was driving, and like I said, I was in a rush to go nowhere really, if you think about it, because there's no real rush unless there was an emergency where I needed to get to some medical assistance. So I was rushing about, and then I was like, everything was getting in my way. Pedestrians. And I mean, not just pedestrians, it's like they just jotted out and walked like turtles, or cars that decide to just go underneath the speed limit. And at first, I was like, Joy is for a good reason. And then the flesh came back and was like, but I need to hurry up. I'm tired of being behind you. And so, as I got to a portion of the roadway, a tractor trailer had gotten into an accident. And I just said, well, what if I actually got to my desired route at the time that I wanted? I might have been the victim of that collision. Keep that in your head, guys, as a reminder that when we're always so much in a rush and in a hurry to get things done, and it always seems like something just jumps out the blue and just gets in the way, it could be for your own protection. I mean, like, it was kind of like, really? Type of things. For real, for real. It was like people walking in places that they normally don't walk. And so that's when I was like, okay, this is probably for my own good, but I was just like, still. So I immediately was like, Joy, you have to understand and be grateful for everything, even when times are seeming inconvenienced. Hey, Mari, how are you? Welcome to Hello World. Good to see you. Hey, Quiet Storm. Ooh, Spain. Yes. Hola. Joint chat. I will be listening while baking. Ooh, you can't tell me nothing. Well wishes, everyone. I'm thankful I can type in the chat and show some. I'm thankful that you came by, Quiet. I hope that whatever you cook is going to be enjoyed and that they appreciate that you put all the effort and the time and the love into whatever you're preparing. Bacon. Girl, you should see what I made. I made a friggerate. I mean, I did a frigger bake today. Hey, Catherine with friends, how are you? Good to see you. There, Jet. Hola. Oh, we have somebody from Spain. Let's all make them feel welcome. Yes. I know you eating good in Spain. Everything is just so fresh. Nice. Darling. Hey, darling. How are you? I haven't seen you in the streets in a while. Well, I can't even say that to people because I haven't been around. That's the problem. It's like I've been around, but I haven't been like where I normally would be all the time. You know what I'm saying? So let me go back to when I was confused about the day. So with all that ripping and running that I was doing, I was just like, wait a second. I thought today was Friday for a second. Then I was like, well, no, is it Thursday? Then I said, oh, it's Wednesday. Because everything that I did today did not synchronize with the normalcy of or actually the routine that I've acquired. So that break in the routine is just like, what? And then, of course, it's so dark outside. I was like, well, it's got to be about 9 o'clock at night. And it's only almost 6. I got to the post office and I shipped out my package. I will be doing an unboxing of a package that I received. I can't wait to do that. Then I think I'll be doing some more videoing, probably tomorrow, not today. 22:48. Hey, ALS Organics, how are you? Welcome to Hello World. We're just chitty chatting for a little bitty. I was just talking about like I didn't know what day it was for a good 2 minutes. I had to think hard and be like, what is today? So, what is today to you guys? What is the symbolism of today? Do you always, every year before Thanksgiving, spend time cooking in the kitchen, baking? Ooh, sounds so good. I feel like I smell the food and it's nice and hot. You don't even have to run the heater. Feels like Friday, right? Crazy. Don't forget, guys, on Friday, we're doing a Black Friday sales here on YouTube. So you can come and shop with myself and Sister Fifi. And it's not about us. I'm grateful your impatience kept you from getting into it. I know, me too. Me too. It's just all these little slight reminders. And as you go along, even though I'm at the stage that I'm at right now in my growth, it's still times where you're like getting a little edgy for no reason. There's no reason why we should get edgy about anything because everything happens at the right time. Unless there was a planned time where you were supposed to meet because you've agreed, right? Here's another thing too. When somebody says, can you be here at a certain time? You say yes or maybe. You are putting an agreement on that. So you are establishing a contract with that person about the time. So that's about the only time when maybe you should be rushing around. But even still, you can tell the person if you're running late or if that time is not going to be enough for you. We make contractual agreements with people all the time. And if we don't really start thinking deeper about the things that we are creating, well, it's going to be a continuous cycle. Misunderstandings, misguidance. I like to keep all of my contracts with people. I mean, if you think about it, if I say I'm going to do something and that I'll never stop doing something, then I keep that agreement. Because what happens, guys? Your word is your bond. And if you don't have a bond, you are not reliable. And if there's one thing in this world that I want, is for people to know that I am reliable. And I want to be able to agree with myself in my reliability. Because when you are reliable, that means somebody has a degree of trust for you or in you, that you will accomplish whatever task they ask. And remember, the person who is initiating the contract is giving a little bit of themselves to give you something that they no longer want to have complete control over. These are contractual things we do. It's about family and being thankful. My mom and dad put love into the holidays, so I don't dwell in the meaning, but thankful that we're not there anymore and we can make a difference. I know that's right. Making a difference, being a difference, all of that is yes. But she's we have to think a lot deeper about the things that we agree to doing, about the things that we think about, because then maybe we'll start to think a little bit more before we just activate. Because if you're always thinking like, well, wait a second, I'm about to make an agreement with somebody that maybe you don't want to. Or maybe you might be hesitant about it. You need more time to think. So it's okay if you don't have a direct answer right away. Nothing in life has to be that direct sometimes. Well, when the situation calls for it, then you go at that moment. That's why I don't like to just agree to anything. I'll just stay quiet if I don't know if I want to agree with something, or if I just don't agree with that, I won't say a word because I can't do myself that injustice of creating a contract that I have no intention or desire to keep. Hey, Jay talking in his house. Yes, sipping on that, and at the bottom of it, you can't really see it, but is the salt. I need to get my limes. I need to go get some limes. Maybe tomorrow I'll go get some limes because I need to get this sinus situation under control. But that is completely my fault. I had a 7-layer cheese pizza, 7 cheese layer pizza. Like that was asking for death. All here and here, all of that right there is like bothering me. I hope that everyone will have a great Thanksgiving Day tomorrow. Hope you do too, J Dog. I hope you enjoy the time. I know y'all for Thanksgiving tomorrow. I'm be chilling out. I'm be laid low, chilling out, having a good old time. Probably gonna consume some movies. Yes, it's gonna be a good day because I don't have to do my normal routine. I don't have to wake up at a set time. I can just wake up. I can just exist in a moment tomorrow. Imagine that. You having time to exist in the moment versus doing the rigmarole of each moment. It's like when you float on water. I never learned how to float on water. I don't know how to float on water. I I don't know if I even want to learn at this point. I just don't want my hair to get wet. You know, it's hard to manage that. Oh my goodness, that will produce high levels of mucus after digestion. What? The limes do? Say that for real? The limes produce mucus? Oh, you talking about the cheese. I know. I mean, listen, I don't know what I was thinking. I know better. I know absolute better. So yes, my I'm paying for it now because I don't eat cheese like that. So I'm definitely paying for it. It's out of my system. It's definitely been more than 30 days. So it's completely out of my system. And I just reintroduced it. And I ate a lot of it too. Between last night and today, it's like, what are you trying to do? You trying to murder yourself? Why would you do that? You know better. But I was like, oh, it's quick and easy. I don't feel like cooking. Instead of eating the good stuff that will keep my system clean, so fresh and so clean. I'm over here clogging it up with cheese. 7 layers of it too. Yes, the cheese. Yes, girl. I know. All of that mucus. And I know what I have to do. I got to get the limes to get it out, and I have to keep on drinking the water, sipping on the water, and then never do it again. Never do it again. It's like if you know, why do we do that? If we know better and we can do better, we do better sometimes, but then sometimes we're like, and pay for it later. I'm not even upset. I'm just like, this is what I deserve. I know better. Mm-hmm. Get on her. She knew better. But you only live once. It was not good. It wasn't good enough for this feeling. You crazy. Sometimes we just do things without thinking about it. I knew. I agree with you, Jazz. But when I was standing in front of that frozen, when I was standing in front of the frozen food section with the pizza, I was sitting there like, girl, you know you're gonna get sick if you eat that. Not in the stomach, but you're just gonna get your sinuses are gonna get sick. And I was like, I know, but maybe not this time. I stood there and I was like, well, 7 layers. Dang, they couldn't just do 3 cheese? 7? Then I was like, well, maybe I won't, maybe it won't bother me this time. I know good well that's a lie. I spoke myself into my own trap. Hey, hood girl, how are you? How's your brother? Yes, Jazz, but I agree with you. I just stood there and I was like, and there was so many other frozen alternatives that I could have eaten that was gonna do less damage. But I was like, no, it wasn't even anything on the box that was saying, "Ooh, buy me." I just said, "Well, okay." Oh, geez, I'm like that. Your GERD. Oh, yeah, Jazz. I don't know. I need to stop all the way. I need to stop. Yeah, it was a frozen one. And y'all see me make my own pizzas. I get the pizza dough. The only thing that's probably not organic would have been the pizza dough. Well, not that is organic, but that was fresh, was the pizza dough. Y'all see me make my little pizzas. I get my little tomatoes as my little sauce. I don't even use the sauces. I just use tomatoes and I cook everything first. I pre-cook everything, lay it out, let the oil from the veggies be like, more lubrication. I don't put cheese, and that piece will be banging. I put some Brussels sprouts, some pepper, garlic, onions, broccoli sometimes. That thing be good. And then here I am buying something from the frozen food section because I think it's going to be quicker. Of course, it is quicker, but I was just like, think, Joy. Hey, Jaislyn, how are you? Welcome back. Good to see you. Yes, we do. How's your brother, Hood? We have a member. We have a member, and it's Ron Weasley. How are you? Tomato pie is good. I've never tried that before, Ron. You thought, girl, let me tell you, I've not tried the cauliflower. Next time I think I'm gonna get the cauliflower crust. But you can make it yourself. I just don't want to do it. So I'll just get the cauliflower crust to make it all the way like real vegan and try that. Hey, Life with Nicole Marie. I ain't see you in a few days. How you been? Good to see you. He is full of it. That's okay. Then don't think about it. I'm sorry that I brought it up. He probably scared to death. Well, he's probably scared to even talk about it. You know what I'm saying? And then, once you tell somebody something, it opens up the door of questions and, oh, I feel, so girl, I just wish he understood your side, you guys' side a little bit more. So maybe he would kind of give you something, a little piece of nugget just to kind of ease your guys' thought process. You know what I'm saying? You good, Life in the Cold? No, that's okay. We think he is like he faking it all the way. Oh, okay. Well, at least ain't nothing wrong with him. So that's a good thing, even better. I'm good, Jaislyn. How you doing? I'm just trying to, calm down with all this sinuses. So this time for real, when I'm in the supermarket and I want to get something quick, I'm gonna remind myself of November 24th and 25th, when I suffered my last sufferation of eating cheese. And you know what the crazy thing is? I look at vegan cheese and I'm like, ew, I don't want vegan cheese. It's probably just like the real cheese. And then here I am eating the real cheese, getting the after effects of the real cheese. Makes no sense, girl. So maybe I will try vegan cheese. I guess. I don't know. Let me just stick to no cheese at all and just have the tomatoes. Like, why does a pizza have to have cheese on it? Who made that law up? Imagine if people invented pizza without putting cheese on it. Y'all would be yamming it up like nothing. And then when they have the pizzas with cheese, you'd be like, ew, why would you put cheese on pizza? Right? Doesn't it hit different when you think about it? I was the same kind of person, like, ew, how could you eat pizza with no cheese on it? And then when I stopped eating cheese or slowed all the way down from eating cheese, I was like, why did I even need cheese? I don't even miss it. Pre-cook, I challenge every single last one of you guys to make a pizza without cheese. Simple. Simple ingredients, and don't use processed tomatoes. I challenge you. And if you want the consistency of like a paste, then get the tomatoes, get a maybe 3 tomatoes, because you really don't even need a lot. Get 3 tomatoes, mash them, cook them off, mash them suckers up, maybe put a little bit of oil in there, maybe some avocado oil or some coconut oil, and maybe some pink Himalayan salt in there. Mash that sucker up, warm it over. Put garlic in it too, because garlic actually, it releases a good flavor. Mash that up, make that your base. I y'all, and no cheese. Trust me, you'll be like, oh, this is good. Yes, I put Brussels sprouts in my pizza, peppers, onions, garlic, and whatever oil, remnants of oil. I just go ahead and put that in there. Well, I season it too. So the seasoning oil, whatever's left over, I just little drizzle it up and down. So let me know how you guys like that recipe when you try it for yourself. And try it with a vegan crust if you can find one or make one yourself. I love pizza. It's good. I agree. Hey, Mika Chica, what's going on? You love cheese? Hood, cheese is dangerous for me because I have sinus issues and it's not even that bad. Oh, this Adobe thing just popped up. Sorry, y'all. The Flash Player thing just popped up. I don't even eat cheese, right? I mean, hood girl, I used to have, the seasonal allergies, just like any other person, right? And I know all hair used to be bad, and if I massage it, I could feel, the pressure going away. But when I completely eliminated dairy, even ice cream, when I completely eliminated that, it made the transition of seasons not as bad. So I wouldn't be in all that pain. And I added, other things that will help detoxify the fluids that need to flow. And I really haven't had the need to take the Advil cold and sinus because once the season used to come around, I would be on Advil cold and sinus, the whole pack. I would take the whole pack within like couple weeks or so, depending on how much pain it was, because I would just need that pain to go away. Yes, it would clog up my ears and when I stopped eating the cheese and stuff, that's when I noticed the difference. So, I mean, it is I'm used to it now, so it is what it is. You are telling me I made cashew pasta as your cheese. Ooh, cashew paste as your. Ooh, I've never tried that. I try to stay away from nuts too, ALS. I'm looking this up. There's a lot of pizzas with no cheese. Yeah, like the margarita. No, not margarita. Um, there is a pizza. See, when I first started working at my job, that's when I got introduced to vegan pizzas. And I was like, what's this? It's like, what kind of mess is this? And then I ate it. I was like, oh, ice cream. Yeah. I was looking at that same day when I bought that pizza, I was in the ice cream section just looking at it. I was like, well, maybe I could just get away with. And I said no. I said no. So I forewent the dairy. I would be all messed up now, y'all. For real. I would be all messed up if I really did buy the ice cream too. Cheese can be made with cashews with the mucus production. Mm. No, not ice cream. I don't take that away. You can have it. Y'all, this has been a process though over years. It's not like I just stopped. It's over years that I've stopped eating it. Once in a while I'll go revisit and then you'll have me complaining like today. Like, oh, I'm in pain. I don't feel good. Who wants to hear that all day? Ouch. Nobody. So just don't do it. I'll have an egg here and there too. Like I'm not a full vegetarian all the way through. But I guys, oh, so I have slowed down on the chips. I've been able to suppress the feeling of a chip. hmm I'm pretty proud of myself. I think I really only maybe had 2 bags for the week. That's not bad. Not you. All nuts should be soaked overnight to get rid of the. Yes, I remember you saying that in your live. She said, not me. Okay, hood girl. She said, listen, I'm seasoned. I don't have allergy issues. So that's on you, boo. I hear you. I used to love it. I used to love it. And you know what I used to do too, hood girl? Baskin Robbins, they have the chocolate chip ice cream. Ooh, bringing back memories. You know the little pints of chocolate chip? I used to go in there and buy the 2 for $5, polish them off for the week. I used to be in there. I would polish one of the 2 for $5 quarts about a day or two. Then the other quart a day or two. I was spending about $20, maybe $10, $20, depending on how fast I ate it. $10, $20 a week on ice cream. And I slowed down off of that too. Oh, snap! Look who's in the building. It's the woo, 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 babies. We have a member. We have a member. And it's reborn artist. Woo, 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 baby. Live. Hey, girl. She always say that. Hey, good to see you. Y'all better go and check out Reborn Artist Life. I almost thought today was Friday, Reborn. I really did. I was about to say, going over, she about to go live probably around 8 or 9 for her lives. But check her out, guys. She's really cool. Girl, you talking about something now. What was I talking about? Oh, with the ice cream? Yeah, I gave that up. So now that $40, that $20 a week transferred into my pocket now. And now I use it for other things. But we're talking about years ago, okay? Years ago. And then with the Bunch of Crunch, ooh, you see how my eyes light up when I was talking about it? With the bunch, that's how bad I loved it. With the Bunch of Crunch, which is basically the Nestle Crunch in little sizes where you could pop it. It used to be my movie popcorn. It used to be my movie, snack. So once retail started selling it, I used to buy I would eat a box a day. So there's a place called Family Dollar. So it's pretty much the dollar store, right? They used to sell them, or they started to sell them. I would buy 5, one a day. I would have a box a day, and I justified that. Like, oh, it's just $5. A box a day. And then some days I would eat a box and a half, and I would have to re-up. I cut that out completely too, because I don't eat chocolate too much. At least I don't think I eat chocolate. Well, y'all saw me eat those red velvet cookies, and that's from Coca. But I don't eat I don't eat it anymore. And I could look at it and not have to touch the box and be like, reminisce on the love we had. I don't even have to do that anymore. But think of it this way, guys. You are resilient enough to stop any addiction, because I was addicted. You can stop any addiction if you really want it. And my motivation was I walked up into the health food store, and it's one of them hole in the wall ones, so they good. And the dude schooled me on some things, and that's why I stopped eating nuts and stopped eating chocolate primarily, is because of him and what he was telling me. And so I said, let me test his theory. And once his theory proved to be right for me and corrected some situations that were going on in my own health, I was like, okay, then I don't need it. It was that much. That sparked it. It ignited, and now maybe once in a while I'll fall off the boat. Then I'm reminded, my body will react and remind me on why I need to stay in the boat. But it's also a good reminder to you that you are strong enough. Put your mind to whatever it is and just do it, accomplish it. Don't worry about if you have a relapse here and there. You'll pay for it. I mean, I did. You may pay for it, but don't stay out of the boat. Get back in. Creep back in. Kick yourself back in. Get that one leg over and get back in the boat. Don't tip the boat over, but get back in and keep on moving. So while I fell off the boat eating that pizza, that whole pizza pie, and that's another thing too, I don't share food. So unless I really like you or something like that, then I'll share my food. But otherwise, you might have to look at me with and give me that guilt look, and I might just be like, here. But it won't be freely. I won't be like, oh, would you like some? Mm-mm. I'll probably be like, just don't make eye contact. Just don't make eye contact. You know what I'm saying? It's pecan and parlins. Ooh, the turtles. Ah! I used to love those too. All right, Hood Girl, it's good to see you. Thank you for coming by. I appreciate you. Go check out Hood Girl too. She's cool, peoples. But yeah, don't stay out the boat. Jump back in. Well, whatever your primary motivation was to start or stop something, let that remind you to get back on track. And when I think about my primary motivation on why I stopped eating certain things and the health benefits of not eating certain things for myself, and then, of course, the reactions of when you stop eating something for so long and try to reintroduce it back into your diet, you may have a violent reaction. So that might also remind you of why you shouldn't even attempt to lean too far over off the boat because you may not recover, or it might take long for you to recover. Hmm? So this time around, I will, if I ever want cheese, then I'll have to have the vegan cheese. And then I'll probably say, forget the cheese altogether. ALS, is vegan cheese good for you? Can you tell me that? Is vegan cheese good for you? Because I don't even know. I looked at, like, and when I'm in the grocery and I look at the vegan section, I always look at the cheese and I'm like, that cannot be real. That can't be fake cheese. If it tastes like cheese, then I might as well eat the real stuff. That's what goes through my head. Like, and then when I see like the packaged um things that are smashed together that's supposed to taste like sausage or chicken, I'm like, if it's not chicken, why does it taste like it? I just can't fix it in my head to make sense. Much love to you too. If ALS is still, hey, J Look Blog, how are you? Welcome. I almost missed your whole entire comment. Thank you for the love. I appreciate you. How you been? I tried to go on your live yesterday, but it was buffering. Or you either ended one or the other. I would make my dad take my grandmother out of the nursing home, my grandmother, and I would eat a banana boat together. Oh, that's so cute. Oh shoot, we are 39 minutes. Let me see what ALS says if she's still here, and then we gonna leave. Because you guys know I'm over my time. Let me wrap it. You are beautiful and amazing. There is no mistake about you. Whatever you do this holiday season, consider wrapping yourself up, putting a little bow on top, and giving of yourself to others in need. I'm going to buy. Oh, I'm going to have Alexa read me my Diary of a Teenage Superhero. Oh, okay, good to see you. I'm about to leave too, Jacelyn, but it's good. Thank you for coming back. I appreciate you. Yeah, I guess ALS left, but keep on giving whenever you can and however you can. There is no limit or degree on what giving is. If it's you selflessly doing it, then that should be enough, and it is enough. Same to you. I will be here tomorrow, guys. I just don't know what time. It's probably definitely not going to be at 7. I might come on earlier. I don't know. Ooh, maybe I'll see if me and maybe I'll see if me and Hype Man want to do a live together. Maybe we'll do that. So I don't know. I don't know if that'll happen, but maybe that way. But either way, guys, you are still beautiful and amazing. I appreciate you guys giving me a little bit of your time each and every day. I'm gonna go and try to. Hey, Lisa Black, how are you? Grand Rising. Yeah, right. Life with Nicole. I'm either that or I might just turn on the what you call them, the StreamYard, and whoever wants to come up can come up, and we could talk for a little bit and then be out. But I forgot what I was gonna say. Don't forget, if you can, on my page, hold on, we're having a Black Friday sale on Friday. So come out for that and definitely shop with us. You will be absolutely happy. I'm just grabbing a link right now. So you can mark it as a reminder. Come through. We'll be here at 7:30. Oh, thank you. Oh no, he just posted the link to the website. Yes, and Jazz just posted the link to the website if you want to go shopping. Now you can. There are some great things on there. If you want to get something, you're more than welcome to do and so. I appreciate you guys for real, for real. So I'll see you tomorrow, Friday, and any other day of the week because to me, every day is a great day to be thankful for something. And I appreciate you guys. So if you have nowhere else to be this evening, I hope whatever you do, you'll be amazingly surprised and happy and blessed. So until we meet again, guys, my name is Joy from Be the Difference Clothing, and I am signing out on another episode of Hello World. Yes. Oh my goodness.